Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion, and let's play some more Stellaris, where we've just finished our colony ship, the UNS Jaeger. They're about to head off to Alpha Centauri and colonize this planet for us. Not the best planet in the world, but it will be one of humanity's soon. Now, I want to get the adjacency bonus, but I also wouldn't mind getting some food out of this. So I think we're actually going to put it on this tile here. That should give us a decent food to start off the colony with, and we'll very quickly get lots of minerals. Ooh. Okay, we've gone into a very slight energy credit negative balance deficit there. And that's just because the colony ship uses up a lot of energy. Their maintenance is ridiculously high. But they'll be in Alpha Centauri soon, so that won't be a problem. Now, we've just finished our mineral mining here, so I don't have enough to do all of them. But we can at least start. I need 67 credits. Come on, tick the month over. There we go. Build a mining station there. And then we can start working on the other three in that system. We also do need a wormhole generator of this sooner rather than later, but we'll get to that later. Still working on the anomaly here. There's a First League research post that's 2 million years old we want to have a look at.
Construction complete.
And, Sirius has finished its surface construction queue, which means our colony of Albion has now cleared this tile here. So I'm actually going to move this population that's growing to there. And they can work that food and that mineral for me. Which will help increase their growth rates, because we need more populations on that planet. Now, can I do anything about energy? I don't have any untapped energy within my borders, which is a shame. I've got plenty of minerals. We're going to need to do something about that, I think. It's just a question of there's no habitable planets around here to expand to. Oh, archaeological project completed. The archaeological expedition we sent to Vorsham Var has returned. Very little remained of the First League research base they were sent to investigate, but judging by its isolated location, we suspect that the research conducted there was of dangerous nature, possibly involving dimensional travel or advanced bioweapons. A recovered data disk from the Academy of Sciences has offered some insights into how the scientific community of the First League was organised. An interesting find. We gain +1 First League artifacts recovered, which is towards our First League research mission, and we also gain 60 physics research, which we can bank and we use up here. So we can use 9 of that per month, so it's handy having a bunch of it stored. So the Equinox needs another mission now. We do have an anomaly here. Yeah, go do that research project as well. You're level 5, you're never going to get any better. You might as well do it now for us. And we now have our extra fleet. Well, sorry, our larger fleet. We've got 8 corvettes finished being built, which is nice. Colony ship has arrived in Alpha Centauri. Oh, hello. We have a trade deal offer. From the Tijel Interplanetary Confederation. They would like to offer us a non-aggression pledge for a duration of 10 years. I would love to agree to that, because the Tijel seem very nice, and I'm worried about the Grell. So the non-aggression pledge... I'll have to check the terms and conditions of that. I mean, obviously we want to accept it. So we should see that pop up soon. They do like us a lot, 142.
Anomaly found.
Oh, and we found another anomaly. On Zur 3, by chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? So level 1, 7% failure risk. I mean, you've got to be very unlucky to trigger that, so yeah. Go ahead and research that for me straight away. So I can't actually see on here that we have a... Oh, we can see we have a trade deal, it just doesn't say what the trade deal is. But they like us a lot more now because we have that non-aggression pact, plus 25. Excellent. So it means that we're good for 10 years with these people. And they offered it to us, which surprises me, because I believe they're actually a bigger empire. Yeah, they have 3 worlds and 16 population. We have 3 worlds and 13. They were our equivalent in fleet power, naval capacity, and technology level. How are the Glirans doing? They've still only got 1 planet and population of 10. So far, our embassy is keeping us cordial. They don't love us, but they don't hate us either. Which makes me think if I can get a wormhole station up here, I could take that tropical world. These guys would probably be okay with it. The extra border friction should be offset by our non-aggression pact. And I don't. These guys might push them over the edge, but we can probably handle them, I think. Okay, you're working. You're surveying. You're moving to look. Oh no, you're doing the anomaly. We're doing a lot of anomalies in this area of space. And the UNS Tigris has completed the construction of a mining station in orbit of Procyon 2. Perfect. We are now still losing energy credits. We did have a nice boost to our number of energy credits until we started building this colony. But unfortunately, it's costing us energy credits right now. And there's nowhere else in our space that I can get energy credits from. Which makes me think, rather than building more mining stations, which are going to cost us energy credits we don't have, we actually need to consider a frontier outpost somewhere. Somewhere that's going to benefit us quite well. I mean, one down here, that would net us a decent amount of minerals, but again, we don't need the minerals right now. I need the energy credits. I need to survey these worlds. That's got to be the priority now. We know what's in Aculum. If I could build, say, in Batium, where there's a couple of possibly habitable worlds later on down the line, I mean, the border range is pretty big. I think if we build in Batium, we should get Aculum and Diem. Probably not Azar, but maybe. I think. I'm literally trying to measure this out with my fingers. It would be nice if you could see what the range would be. I mean, also almost have Hujum, or Hujum, but that's just outside our borders right now. But our borders will grow. So we need a wormhole station there. We need a frontier outpost down here, and we've found an ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Zer 3. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when Pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the UNS Mulders managed to crack open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Oh, that's kind of sad. We gained 60 society research. Quite nice. Okay, so you're still working on exploring the rest of that system. Fine. Got some... Oh, lots of... what are you? You're the gas grazers moving around there. That's fine. Okay, construction ship. What are you going to do? I can't build that until we know what's down there. So... instead... we will build a wormhole station. We've got the minerals for it. The maintenance cost is very little. We'll just see what we can do there.
System survey complete.
Okay, Zer is fully explored. No energy, which is a shame. Move on to Azar. How are you doing in Scod? That project seems to be going very slowly. Oh wow, that is a long project, Jesus. The Glirin Empire has declared the Tegel Interplanetary Confederation their rival. This will significantly worsen their diplomatic relations. Ooh, okay. So rivaling another empire is something you can do. It will help you gain influence, but it will drastically reduce their opinion of you. And I wonder if we can actually see their opinion of each other. No. Now, I mean, we could declare a rivalry. We'd have to recall our embassy, and we would gain, I think it's +1 influence per month, which is quite a lot for influence. Influence is very hard to get, but they would hate it. It's like a -50 modifier or something. Then again, I would side with the Tegel over the Glirans, so I want to be a bit careful about that. Man, that science project's going to take ages. Oh, what have we got? Oh, and the Tegel Interplanetary Confederation has rivaled the Glirin Empire back. Yeah, those two now hate each other, officially, for all time. Kind of glad I haven't colonised that world in between their borders. Oh, your borders just grew. because that would just be awkward. I am kind of annoyed that their Empire colour is the same as mine. This is going to get very confusing. I wish I could change that. Surely there's enough colours in the world that we can have different colours. But apparently not. Okay, you're building a wormhole station for us in Fancor, which we've needed for a while, and that should net us a decent amount of new stars. There's kind of an unfortunate void. There's like a gap in the arm of the galaxy here. So it's not the best place to put it, but it makes sense. We do want to continue exploring up this way at some point. There we go. You're online. Right, now I'm going to have you come down here. Let's see. Actually, no, for the time being, you're going to go into Earth orbit. Just to try and save a little bit on your cost.
Research complete.
Ooh. Research is completed. Global energy management. So, we can now build Power Hub 1s. This could be pretty handy, actually. We could do with boosting power production. New research is going to be the fusion reactor. 22 months. That's not too bad. And with that, we can actually start upgrading our corvettes to blue lasers as well, with the additional power we'll get. So let's have a look at Earth. Is there anywhere on the surface I could build a power hub? I could actually. I could build one on this tile here. There's nothing else here. So if we were to build a power hub, it would produce free energy all of its own, but it would also increase the other power stations on the planet by 10%. So we are generating a lot of power on Earth. 6 from here, 6 here, 6 there. So 6, 12, 18 plus 10%. That would almost get us another 2 energy credits. In fact, I think that's very worthwhile. So we'll build that. Actually, there's another 4 there. So 6, 12, 18, 22, 25 energy credits plus 10% will get 2.5 again? Can I do maths? Possibly? No? Maybe? Anyway, I think it's a good idea. I'm going to build it. Go build the thing. How's our colony here doing? They're doing fine. You're about to pop. I'm not going to build anything there because I'm content just to let them work both the food and the minerals for now. Once the colony is more properly established, we'll actually take the minerals over the food, I think. We don't get an adjacency bonus. Why do I not get an adjacency bonus for being next to the ship shelter? I thought that was how it worked. Because there's an adjacency bonus here for our planetary administration. Maybe you have to upgrade it before you get the bonus. I thought it started off from the beginning. I could be wrong. I probably am, actually. We found an anomaly. An anomaly level 3, but Ivan Krutov is pretty damn good. And it's archaeological work, so 2% failure risk. We've definitely got to do this. Impressive structures litter Azar 1's surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. Ah, well, if you're going to beg for it, sure, I'll let you do it. Although I really need to be surveying these planets for energy, but hey. We know we've got some in Aculum, which might be in range of a frontier outpost in Martium. That research in Scod is just taking forever. Hey, and we've got our colony in Alpha Centauri. Alright, let's have a look at this. So this is our colony of Akka. This is the colony of Akka, if anyone asks. And you're there, that's fine. You're going to build down there. That's fine, I'm going to let that happen. And you can work both tiles for a while without a building. Other than that, there's not very many places for food. We might have to build a hydroponics farm on an empty tile just to get some food going. Because this isn't... Akka's not a great colony, I'll be honest. But hey, it's ours now. I wish I could see the population of them here, so I need to know when you're going to reach 5. You're going to start your 4th population soon. That's going to pop momentarily. There we go. So you now got an extra food and extra minerals. Aha! Edic monolithic. Azar 1 is uninhabited and indeed inhospitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Ooh, an unbelievable history. I like that. Wow, 120 engineering research? That's the most we've ever gained in one go. That's cool. Especially as we generate the least engineering research, so that's pretty good. That's a good amount to have. I'm happy about that. Right, we've got our... Yeah, that's been built now, so we can start surveying over here with that extra warp range. Although we're going to have to build another one pretty quickly, because that only really netted us four systems to actually explore. Holgem, Tiamat, whatever that system is, which appears to be a black hole system, I think. And another one there. Complete. Earth built something? Oh, you built your power hub. Although it's not being worked yet, but it will be worked soon. How are you doing on food? You've got 3 food spare. Which means you're going to need some food upgrading before we can actually fully populate the planet. But that's okay. I'll let that happen. All of our research is going fine. Do we still have governors on all our planets is the most important thing here. No, we don't. Oh, Jesus. We don't have planets. We don't have leaders on 2 of our planets. In fact, Earth doesn't have a leader right now. We should probably sort that out. Let's see if we can recruit some governors, shall we? Let's see. Agrarian upbringing. Plus 10% on food. Useful, but I might want you on a newer world. You might be good for Acker, actually. Intellectual. Engineering output. Ooh. Yeah, lots of research bonuses. That's handy. Or someone who's going to live a long time. See, the problem is this guy is actually kind of old. 50 years old already. We could go for the younger guy, who will then get an additional 25 years, and he'll have time to level up and then gain traits. Or we just take the good trait now. I think we just take the good trait now and boost our research a little bit. So there are other bonuses to actually having it. You do get happiness, construction time, and so on, just for having a governor, which is why they're good. But extra research is also handy, and yeah, we can only afford 2 more governors right now. We don't even have an admiral at the moment. So Akatuxi, Akka, also needs a governor, and I think I will give you the agrarian upbringing guy for the plus 10% food, which will help your population grow faster. There you go. Assign you. So you, again, more happiness, quicker construction time, and extra food. That should work out quite nicely. SCOD is still going. Damn, that must be a massive research project. Kind of regret doing that. Lots of minerals in Azza. And some energy. Okay. How many more systems? You've got 2 more planets to do. And then we can move on. I think we need to do Bartium next. Whatever's in Diem, we probably want to put a frontier outpost here, and hopefully it'll be in range of Azza and Aculum. That's what we've got to hope for, I think. Ooh, Lisa Muldoon has leveled up to level 3. She didn't get a new trait, unfortunately, but she is now a little bit better at everything she does. 19 months remaining on our fusion reactors.
Research complete.
Oh, and improved spaceport has now finished, so we can upgrade our spaceport to level 2, and we can grant it a Corvette assembly yards. So Corvette assembly yards will give us Corvette build speed plus 25% and a reduction on their cost of 10%. Spaceport level 2 just allows the construction of destroyers once we've researched those. I don't think we get them automatically. So let's give you some new research. Interesting. We do actually have a number of nuclear missiles, level 1 weapon technology. Armor, which could be useful, especially if we're fighting anyone who doesn't use lasers. Lasers ignore 50% of armor, but if they're using missiles or mass drivers, then armor can be pretty damn handy. Or we do already have, or mass drivers, again, these 2 won't go away, we'll always have these here because we've already started them with the research we gathered, so we could do a robot. I haven't actually looked into robots. So this is a population you can build. The habitability is 200%, so they'll be working fine on any planet out there. They can't do engineering, they can't do physics, or society. They're pretty bad at energy credits, but they are better at doing mineral tiles. These are relatively simple machines capable of accepting verbal commands, but possessing no true intelligence of their own. And they cost 150 energy and 50 minerals to make, which isn't that bad, considering they never die or anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about armour or any of that. I think actually robots could be a good thing to research. Okay, that's going to take 4 years. Great. Azza has been fully surveyed. Ooh, lots of energy there, actually. And he's leveled up. He's now level 5. Brilliant. So he should get through Bartium pretty quickly. How many systems? There are a number of bodies here. Still, we'll see how we do. How are you doing in Scod? You're still working on that. I'm really worried she's going to like die or something before now. How old is she? She's 57. Okay, she's got a couple... Oh, 58. Oh, it was just her birthday. Happy birthday, Elsa. Well done. We just need to see what's in Bartium. As long as there's nothing hostile there, and there wasn't previously when we saw. I think we've got to risk it. We'll definitely get Aculum at least. Not that we need the energy credits massively, because that new power hub is working quite nicely for us. But it wouldn't hurt to expand over in this direction. We need to build another wormhole station anyway, so we could build one here in Bartium as well. There is a technology out there that will allow us to actually increase our wormhole range, I think by about 50%, which would be also very, very handy. But we're not in a massive rush right now. Let's see what they find. I am going to queue up a couple more ships, I think. Actually, no, we're going to get the... Okay, we're going to do a couple of things here. Can we afford... Okay, we've got to get the level 2 spaceport first. And then we can get the Corvette assembly yards done. And then we'll build a few more cheaper Corvettes. Just in case the Glirans decide to rival us as well.
Special project complete.
Ooh! Elsa has finished her project. Was it Elsa? Hang on, what's your name? Yeah, it was Elsa. Good, I didn't get your name wrong. We have tried everything in order to find out how the ceramic pot ended up in stellar orbit. Maybe we are all crazy. Maybe it does not even exist. Guess what? We tried calculating around those facts as well. We are done. There is nothing more we can do here. The only plus side to this is that we had tons of time to spend on philosophical and economical questions, when we could not stomach to keep investigating that damned thing. Why? Oh good god. Embrace the futility of life's questions. We have no answers as to why there was a ceramic pot orbiting that star. It appears to have driven some of our scientists a little bit mad, but we gained 150 influence, which is going to be pretty handy considering we're about to build a new frontier outpost. So, okay. I mean, influence is quite hard to get, so that's not the worst thing in the world to happen. I'm disappointed it's not superior research, but hey. Right, let's start surveying DM. And... ooh, there's also 2 energy, 3 minerals. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and a proto-civilization. The survey of Bartium 1 has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to a primitive, alien proto-civilization. Our probes show that their Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication, so they are very, very primitive. That is quite interesting. Okay, I'm going to call this episode here. We're definitely going to be building a frontier outpost in Bartium, I think. So, that'll happen next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, I'll see you all later for the next one. Bye!